Hello everyone, my name is Madhav and welcome to Gyanshala Masti. Now you may have seen in your relatives and in your elders that there's usually a problem of blood pressure, either high blood pressure or low blood pressure. So today we will talk about that only. So let us start. So first we will see that the means of transportation of blood in our body. So those are the blood vessels, as you already know. So the blood vessels almost spread up to 95,000 kilometer if we spread them, and if we take them out of our body and we spread them, they will almost stretch about 95,000 kilometers. And our body almost contains 4 to 5 liters of blood, but our heart pumps almost about 7,500 liters of blood throughout the day. So basically, it's that 4 to 5 liter blood only, but the heart pumps it again and again, and it's almost about 7,500 liter of blood daily. So this much blood is being pumped daily. So our blood transports oxygen, glucose, and amino acids throughout our body. So let us talk about the blood pressure. So the blood pressure is basically the force exerted by the blood when it is flowing through the blood vessels onto the surface of the blood vessel. So that is basically the blood pressure. So the blood pressure is maximum during a systole when the blood is being pushed through the blood veins, and when the heart beeps, you place your hand here, and if you will sense the heartbeat, that's when the blood is being pumped through the blood vessels. So that's when systole is happening, and that is when the blood pressure is the highest. And the usual measure of this is 90 to 120 millimeter mercury. That is the measure of the systole or the high blood pressure. Now we will see that what is of the difference between the one beat and the two beat. So if you see like this, there will be two beats. So always there's a difference between time difference between the beeps. So like if you sense one beep, then there's always a short interval between the that beep and the next beep. So during that difference of time, the blood pressure is the lowest, and that is known as diastolic. And the blood pressure in this is basically 60 to 80 millimeter mercury. So this is the lowest blood pressure. So whenever the blood pressure is basically above 140 for the bigger one, which is the systole, and 90 of the diastolic, which is the uh, lower one. So whenever the value is above those, then it will be hypertension. So what is the basic value if we see for our blood pressure? So it is 120 systole and 80 diastolic millimeter mercury. So 120 dash 80 millimeter mercury is the basic blood pressure of our body. If it is low or high, then it is high blood pressure or low blood pressure. Now, as I told you, in the hypertension, the blood vessels start getting ripped apart. So, when the surface of the blood vessels keep getting off, then a clot forms there, and it prevents the blood from flowing through the veins or our blood vessels. So, what to do in this? So, basically, when the blood is going from our blood vessels to the heart, and there's a stop between that passage, then it is a heart attack. And when the blood is going to the brain and there's a stop between that, then it is a stroke. So how to prevent this, or how to cure this? So there are two things we can do, that are angioplasty and stent. So what is angioplasty? So in angioplasty, we insert a tube, and in that tube there is also a balloon. So we insert that tube, and when we inflate the balloon, then it stretches the blood vessels, and there is space for the blood to flow through. And what we do in stunt is that we insert an object there which is hollow, and we use that it is cylinder like hollow substance, and it prevents the blood vessel from closing. So if we insert that, it will be like this only. And the normal fluctuations in our blood pressure can be handled by our blood vessels only, because the blood vessels are elastic. So if there are fluctuations in the blood pressure, so they can handle that. So hope you liked the video. If you liked it, please share it with everyone, and please subscribe to the channel also. Bye.